Hi, it's Dwyer, gamblersadvisory.com, dwyervip.com. Today is May the 13th, 2017. Remember, the opinion you should follow should be your own. Just consider this video to be a second opinion from a complete stranger online. Some of the most compelling values you're going to find are on futures. And we try to take advantage of mispricings. Right now you have two we're going to take advantage of in the Eastern Conference, right? The futures to win the Eastern Conference are compelling. For Boston, who you're getting 5-to-1 odds on right now, a plus 500, right? And they're also compelling on Washington, who you're getting 10-to-1 odds on right now, right? 10-to-1 and 5-to-1. Understand, with Boston, if Boston beats Washington in Game 7 of their playoff series, the next game, Boston, the 1 seed, will have home court advantage over the Cleveland Cavaliers. Right? Look at the Cavalier regular season. You're going to notice they went through a rough patch, a very rough patch, where they had big-time problems playing defense just a few weeks before the end of the season. Also, let's be real here. I know it hasn't happened, but it easily could. LeBron James, every time he steps on the court, arguably is the most valuable player in the league. Cleveland relies on him, in my opinion, a lot more than Washington, Boston rely on any of their players. An injury to LeBron James, or even just a strain, right? You know, bang knee, something that slows him down, could easily shift these series toward the teams I'm talking about, who you're getting huge odds on, 5-to-1 and 10-to-1. So with an understanding that only one team is going to survive the Boston-Washington series, I believe your move here is to put money on both Boston and Washington to win the Eastern Conference on a futures, right? You're being handsomely rewarded. Understand, let's say Boston wins. You're getting a plus 500. So if you're thinking about laying the 4.5 points in Game 7, right, taking Boston over Washington, what are you going to get on that? A minus 110 or something like that? Wouldn't you be better off if you believe Boston's going to win that game? Wouldn't you be better off putting the money at Boston at plus 500 to win the conference and then being able to hedge later, right? So I like Boston at plus 500 on an NBA future, right? Much more desired than a minus 110. Because of the huge odds, I can take both sides of the play. I like Washington at 10-to-1 odds right here, right? We'll just let it ride. One of these teams will then get to the next round. I'll have a little bit of an endowment and I can always hedge it later. Let me also point out too that Washington in particular is a bad matchup, very bad matchup for the Cleveland Cavaliers, because Washington has very athletic players like John Wall, right? They have Bradley Beal. They have a real rim protector in Marcin Gortat. They got Otto Porter, right? Washington, just from an athlete perspective, matches up very well with Cleveland, who's relying on some older players. How old is Channing Frye? How old is Kyle Korver? Right? Cleveland seems to me to be more of a older, skilled player team than the kind of athletic, young, vibrant team that Washington is. So at 10-to-1, I feel that's compelling value. Anyway, that's how I see it. Let me hear from you. I hope you leave your comments in the comment section of this video. What we're trying to set up are long odds, where we're guaranteed the winner of Boston-Washington, and we have long odds that continue into a series against the Cavs, who, in my opinion, are a bit overrated. That's how I see it. Let me hear from you. I hope you leave your comments in the comment section. Thanks for stopping by.